They've really been blessed with some good facilities, and from what I understand, there's more in the works.
Well, great facilities, as you said. This is the second time that we had played at that stadium. I think the last time was 2009, and so it's been a while since we've been over there. That was the first year of the stadium, but again, a great venue. Again, it was about an hour and 10-minute road trip, but kids played well. They were excited, and a lot of impacts last night. I thought our kids played physical. Jabrell Jackson just keeps having better game after better game. He gets better each week, and I'm just really proud of him. Mike Freeman on the defensive side had a big night. LaShawn Terrell played really well last night on the defensive line. He gave their quarterback fits last night. But anyway, just proud of our kids overall, and it was a good win for us.
Well, great time, and just an exciting time to be a Cavalier. We're going to take a quick break. We've got a lot to talk about in just our segment here this morning, but so glad that you could be along with us. We're here at the Kia Showroom, Saturday morning quarterback show. I'm Brandon Brooks with head coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
Here's that shotgun look you mentioned. DJ to the right. They're going to fake the handoff. Dylan's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw, and he gets it away down the field.
Oh, he got it.
Got Braylon.
Touchdown.
Braylon just out-jumped number 2 right there.
No flags.
For the Trojans, and that was Colin Thompson,
Man,
the defensive back.
all you've got to do is throw it in his general vicinity. He's like Randy Moss, man. He's going to pull it down every time.
A great job of concentrating right there by Braylon and going up high pointing the ball with that defender just right in front of him.
Can you believe the athletes we've had at wide receiver? I mean, we've had Terry Godwin and Braylon Sanders on the same team before.
Well, a great night last night as Andrew and the guys calling the game last night. It was an exciting game. Coach, the first half, really just a dominating performance. To talk a little bit about that and what that means to you, just not only going into the game, but such a dominating performance in the first half.
Well, it all comes from preparation, and the kids came in as they do each week last Sunday, and we spent a lot of time on film and in our meetings, and there's a great focus there with them, and you can always tell going into a week, the feel you get from them, and they're a focused group, and they're a dedicated group of kids, and each day at practice, it's a grind. We're out there 3 hours a day, and at least on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday it turns into a little bit shorter practice, but it was just a very good week of practice. There was concentration, and we played fast. And last night our defense really played fast and physical last night. We gave up 2 first downs in the first half. One of them came, with 10 seconds left to go in the half when they were doing a hurry up, and we're in a prevent defense. But anyway, just our kids were flying around, and their offense, their quarterback was good. He's a good ball player. He made a lot of plays, and they had a really good offense, and we were just able to execute well and run to the ball and put our offense in good situations. We held Lamar County inside their 30 several times in the first half. Dylan did a great job running our offense. He had a couple of punts and did a good job punting the ball. And Noah Stevens, again, another great night kicking the ball. He kicked a couple in the end zone last night. Our kickoff team did a great job covering. And that always means a lot, as far as having success on Friday night. The field position battles are huge, and we won that last night. And, we went in at halftime. It was 37-0. Anytime you can do that, that's a good feeling. And I just felt like we were really, really dominant in all phases of the game in the first half last night.
Well, Coach, I know we talk about some of the great things that are going on, but also we never want to forget or not mention our pregame sponsors. Callaway Baptist Church yesterday. Just talk a little bit about the importance of that, and I know we do, but I don't think people can really understand how important all of those outside players can be to a great program.
Well, it was a great meal, first of all, yesterday from Callaway Baptist, Miss Sheila Allen's church, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes that I won't get to say their name, but I can never say thank you enough. Mr. Tanner Halfley, he spoke to our kids during the meal yesterday. He's their youth pastor. He did a great job. Brad Thompson, their pastor, he spoke to the kids, and Coach Hubbard got to introduce Brad, and they've known each other a long time. And anyway, it was great, and a great message from those speaking. And just appreciate Callaway Baptist and all those involved with cooking that meal, preparing that meal, and serving that meal. Miss Cindy Stevens, I say her name every week. She's always in the mix with helping us out in a bunch of ways. Last night, our post-game meal, I appreciate her and those involved with that for having that ready for the kids as soon as they come out of the locker room, the hamburgers, the Gatorades. Anyway, that's kind of little ingredients in the big picture, but it's not really little. It's big things that make it go around and make it special for the boys. And again, I really appreciate everybody involved with it. But the atmosphere yesterday, we talked about the setup. They had the music going. It was really loud. Our kids were into that, and it was a fast game. I felt like we ran to the ball. I said that earlier defensively, but we had some big licks and field position. The field position battle is huge in a ball game, and not turning the ball over, penalties, and I felt like we did a pretty good job with those kind of things. But there's always things we got to do better to keep moving forward. And we watched film last night, and we'll meet today and get it broken down even more, and bring the kids in tomorrow. It'll be a big week this coming week. It's just it's another big region game with Heard County coming up, and it'll be a short week. It's a Thursday night game, so we got to go back to work. You enjoy the victory. It's kind of short-lived, and enjoy it Friday night, but it's time to move on, and it's time to keep getting better and keep working.
I got you. Well, we're going to take a quick break. Again, a big week coming up this week, and before our time gets away from us, we're going to talk about the big game leading up this Thursday night against Heard County here at home in LaGrange. But I'm Brandon Brooks, head coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. We're going to take a quick break and just hold that spot. We'll be right back.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
There's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up.
Looks like it's good.
And it's good.
25-yard field goal.
25-yarder there for Noah Stevens. So Cavaliers, more points on offense, 10-0.
Yep.
Still 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Well, a great evening last night in Lamar County. Barnesville against Lamar County. Big win for our Cavaliers, 38-7. Coach, I got my sunglasses on, and people are probably wondering why. Well, I just want you to know why, because the heat is on this week. It's going to be a great week. We've got Heard County coming up this Thursday night. And, Coach, with that being said, talk about the difference in a short week. Big win. I know you're doing the film today, but how does a short week affect this week's practice for our boys?
Well, we really don't change things very much, other than you just got one less day. But we'll meet with the kids tomorrow. It'll be a pretty routine day tomorrow, and then we'll work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the field. But you get to this point in the season too, you kind of dance with the one that brought you,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean there'll be some things that we obviously that we have to improve on and do better. But we got to keep working to eliminate mistakes and do a better job blocking and tackling and doing all the little things. The little things add up, and if you can do those things as far as just old fundamental football, it sure goes a long way. And that's the kind of things we got to keep talking and keep preaching and just keep working hard. And the kids will come in tomorrow. It'll be a big week for our school. It's a big game, big rivalry. A lot of tradition on both sides, both Callaway and Heard County. The communities are close, and so it'll be a big atmosphere Thursday. So we'll just have to get ready, and Thursday, 7 o'clock will be here pretty soon.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of great things going on this week with the Callaway family. There'll be a lot of tailgating, pregame stuff before the game at Callaway Stadium. All of that's going to get kicked up about 5:30, from what I understand, for a 7 o'clock kickoff time. And that's your Callaway Cavaliers against the Heard County Braves here in LaGrange at Callaway Stadium. Encouraging, of course, all our Callaway family, who has been just incredible this year as far as their support, away games as well as home games. But our cheerleaders, our band, boy, they've just done a phenomenal job. And just asking all the Callaway family, don't miss this Thursday night. It's going to be a great game, and definitely some heavy region play. Coach, before we go to this break, just talk quickly about your preparation with the guys as far as their mental focus for this Thursday night's game.
Well, anytime you play, in big games, and the longer I do it, I feel like each week's a big game, and regardless of who you're playing. But it's they've got a great football team, and the mental part of the game, the focus that the kids have to have is a huge part of it. And there's so many little things that goes into winning and losing, and it's just a critical part of the game. So we have to be focused. We have to do the small things. I keep saying the little things, but that's what adds up, and that's what counts. And we just have to keep grinding, being ready to go, for Thursday night, and a lot of attention to details, and just being really coachable at practice, and the kids have been, and they'll be eager. So looking forward to that Thursday night.
Fantastic. We're going to talk a little bit when we come back about your senior leadership and all that they have done up to this point, but we're going to take a quick break. Before we do, just a quick note to all of the Callaway family and all of those listening. Our prayers and thoughts are going out to all of those up and down the East Coast dealing with Hurricane Matthew. But we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I'm Brandon Brooks with head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Dylan under center right here. 1st and 10, ball at about the 29-yard line. Twin look to the left. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ right up the middle. He gets around everybody, and he is gone. Cavalier touchdown. DJ Atkins with about a 30-yard scamper around the right end.
We ran a misdirection to the left. It looked like everything was going left side, and then DJ ran a counter to the right. No one stayed at home. Untouched to the end zone. We've seen it all year long. DJ Atkins for 6.
Coach, so many weapons on your offensive front. The kids are out of school on Monday. How does that affect, if at all? I know they were out Friday, and I can imagine making sure everybody's there on time because, you normally get them out of school a little early, go take them to eat and all that stuff. How does that being off Monday, or does it affect the players?
Well, this group of kids, it really hasn't, year in, year out, kids are different. But this group of kids have been really very consistent. And, we were out of school yesterday, and they were out, they were there on time, and just like they were supposed to be. They got to sleep a little late, but, it'll be like that Monday. They'll sleep a little late, but they'll be ready to go. And so I don't think it'll change much.
Good.
Other than maybe they get a little bit more sleep. I might have to call them, get them up before lunch. But anyway, we mentioned our seniors as we took a break last segment, but Jabrell Jackson, he just week in and week out, a humble kid. He doesn't say a whole lot, and he just keeps keeps leading our offense. I mean, he is our fullback, and he just does a great job lead blocking for DJ Atkins. But it's more than just lead blocking. He brings a physicality that really sets a tone for our offense, and really proud of him week in and week out. Dylan Johnson does a great job managing our offense, leading our team on offense. Offensive side of the ball. He had some great runs last night. We had a couple of snaps that could have went either way as far as a turnover or not, but we were able to handle them. And he also did a great job throwing the ball last night. Braylon Sanders, another big night for him offensively, catching the ball, making plays. And, he's just a big threat out there on the edge. And when he gets the ball in his hands, he can just make a lot of things happen. Mm-hmm. Mike Freeman, LaShawn Terrell, those two kids did a great job coming in and getting reps at tight end for us last night. Nathan Sapp, he's getting a lot better. He's got a lot of reps at tight end last night. And then our offensive line and our receivers, those guys. I mean, I mentioned Braylon, but Courtney and DQ, really consistent guys that work hard. And up front, they had a big challenge last night. Defensively, Lamar County had a big defensive front. They gave us several different looks from a 4-man front to a 3-man front, and they were back and forth between those. And, that can present you problems. And they had some defensive linemen that were big kids that could move. And at times we did not we didn't block like we should, and then at times we did, but always things to work on, always things to get better at. And on the defensive side of the ball, Mike Freeman had another big night. I mentioned him earlier. LaShawn Terrell had a big night last night at defensive end. He was really quick off the ball, was in the backfield, presented Lamar problems. Even when he didn't make the play, he was close and closing in on the quarterback. So he presented a lot of problems last night. Jonathan Leonard just keeps on plugging. I mean, he is always around the ball. He's an undersized guy that just gives you everything he's got on every play. And you can't ever have enough guys like Jonathan Leonard, because every week, every play what you're going to get, and it's full speed, wide open all the time. And but our defensive line, they played well last night. Our inside and outside linebackers, our secondary, Courtney Williams had some nice plays last night at safety, passing some receivers off, and anyway, it really looked good. But proud of our guys overall. I thought we played a really consistent game. In the first half, in the second half, we rotated a lot of people, so it's kind of hard to keep your continuity as much with rotating so many people. But it's great to get your young guys experience, and for down the road. But again, a consistent game, a level game for us. We didn't get up too high, too low, and you're staying level and continue playing ball.
Well, there's something about your team, Coach, and I say your team because you have developed these guys. But last night, so many names were called out, and it's not just calling the same name over and over. Of course, DJ, he's going to get 20, 25, 30 carries if time allows, but he's just such a powerful weapon. But then you've got so many other guys, Braylon Sanders, MJ last night on defense. I mean, that kid, he's a freshman, right?
Right.
He's a freshman. He's a starting safety, and he's just been phenomenal this year as far as his ability to adjust. And again, we're very careful about calling out individual players for certain things, but he's a freshman, and he's doing things that you would expect from a junior or a senior. So, again, you've got just great talent already that's developing on your team.
Well, we talked about early in the year, we lost a lot of guys last year, and not really numbers. I think we had 14 seniors last year, but there was 8 of them that had played a lot of ball and had their hand down in the dirt a lot of times. And reps are hard to replace. And guys like Courtney Lay and Dre Martin. I mean, they have played a lot of ball all. Right. And when you lose 3-year and 4-year starters, it's hard to replace. And so coming into the season, we knew that we had a lot of holes to fill, and we still do. We're still not where we need to be, and but the kids are progressing every week, and they're working in the weight room, and they're working on the field, and we just got to keep plugging and getting to where we need to be from an offensive and defensive standpoint. And but I think that we've gotten better every week too, yeah. And that's what it's all about. And I think the kids are hungry to get better every week, and that's what it's all about too. So again, just proud of our kids, proud of their effort day in and day out. And when a season is long, and we started. Well, you start way back in January, but just the old putting your shoulder pads on getting out there every day, day in and day out. It's a long season, and it's a grind, and it's tough on them. It's a great group of kids, and I feel like that they're hungry, and I feel like that they enjoy practicing. I mean, not every day is perfect. It never will be, but they like coming out there and being around one another, and that's an important ingredient. And we talk about those little things, and that's another part of being successful. And I think that's has been a big part of our success this year.
Well, great year so far for the Callaway Cavaliers. We're going to take a quick break, our last one actually, before we end out this morning's show. But the beautiful Kia showroom here in LaGrange, Georgia, we always are very much appreciative of the Kia family as they open up their house to us and their great support of the Callaway Cavaliers and all of Troup County Athletics. But nonetheless, quick break. I'm Brandon Brooks. This is head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins. We'll be right back.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Here's the snap to Dylan. He drops straight back. I'm not sure what that was, but he's going to throw a fade over to Braylon.
With pass interference, too.
Yeah, and Braylon just
he just
out-muscles the guy.
Jeez. Randy Moss would be so proud right now.
That was an interesting-looking play right there. It looked like Dylan almost put his arms up like it was a bad snap or something.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get the defense to follow him and follow his hand motion. He fakes it like a bad snap, then throws the fade to Braylon, and Braylon's been doing what he's been doing all season, and that's mossing people. So
another Cavalier touchdown here with 4 minutes to go before halftime. Andrew, the score is 30-0.
Big win last night. Callaway Cavaliers defeat Lamar County 38-7. And just talking quickly, the play-by-play of Dylan to to Braylon. Boy, that is a great tag team combination. And
they're fun to watch, aren't they?
They are. I tell you what. But there's so many players that are fun to watch for the Cavaliers. And you were talking about Jonathan Leonard. If you're a defensive guy, and I really enjoy defense, but if you're a defensive guy, Jonathan is he is a great guy to watch. Michael Freeman. Anyway, just we could go on and on. But big game this Thursday night. Callaway Stadium in LaGrange. The Heard County Braves, just north of us, will come down for a big region showdown. We want all of our Callaway family to be there. But speaking of Callaway family.
Well, I just want to say good morning to Daddy and Rick. I hope they're listening in. And, Rick, I'm proud you're feeling a little better. But anyway, big game this week. We need the Heard County the Callaway community to come out to the Callaway Heard County game. It'll be a big match Thursday night, and we need everybody there. It'll be a packed atmosphere. It'll be a physical game, a lot of traditions on both sides, and we need all the Callaway community to be in those stands.
Well, it's going to be a great night, Thursday night. There are a lot of things that are going to be planned, so as far as the Callaway family and immediate family, I want you to bring the kids out. Anyway, I don't want to give away all of the goodies, but there's going to be a lot of great stuff for the entire Callaway family and friends of. So I want you to be out. It begins about 5:30 at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, and kickoff time is at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
And it'll be the Callaway Cavaliers against Heard County Braves, a big region showdown. May even determine the region champions for this year. But nonetheless, it has been a great ride so far, and Pete, it's been a joy as we continue on through the season, especially now into region play. And your Callaway Cavaliers, big win last night, Lamar County 38-7. And for head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins, I'm Brandon Brooks. Thanks so much for joining us this morning in the great Kia showroom here in LaGrange, Georgia. We'll see you next week.
Well.